come in today.
Okay.
And good morning. We're at 7:45, overcast this morning, 27 degrees. We may have a little bit of light snow out there a little bit later on. Time for News Extra. It is brought to you by Gering Civic Center, and here is Kevin Moon.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. And our guests today are Sue Maxcy and Marlene Huston. They're with the Gering United Methodist Church, and the 24th annual Cookie Walk is coming up this Saturday. It's 8 a.m. to noon. And Sue, kind of talk about what this all involves. 24th annual. If you like cookies and candy, this is the place to be, right?
This is the place to be, and especially if you don't have time to do your cookies and candies, come here and let us help you fill those needs of cookies to neighbors and cookies to work and all of those extra projects. We usually have over 1,000 Christmas cookies and candies. We do sell it by the pound. We have boxes for you, and you can fill as many boxes as you want. It is $6 a pound. We've been doing this, like Kevin said, for 24 years. And we are the women of the church, the Gering United First Methodist Church. We have about 35 members in our little circles, but for this event, every woman in the church usually helps with something, bringing cookies and helping on Saturday. The things that we do the cookie walk for our money-making projects, we have an annual nursing scholarship at UNMC. And then if there are any kids in our church who want to go to camps, we offer them scholarships. This year we're kind of doing a little special donation for the elevator in our church. We have for many years been wanting an elevator, and we're seeing that actually come to fruition, and so we're going to do what we can for that.
Wow, okay. And the elevator is going to cost you guys, can't believe this figure, you said over $250,000?
I believe that's right, and we pretty much are at our goal, and we're really excited about it.
Yeah, I'll bet. And you've been raising money, you guys, for several years, huh?
Yes, several years.
All right. The location of the church, once again, for Saturday?
It's 900 O Street.
Pretty easy to find.
Yeah, just off the main street, and there's a big parking lot in the back, and that's probably the best door to go into, is the back door, up against the alley.
All right. And the best thing to do is, you're 8 to noon, the best thing to do is get there early, right?
The best thing to do is to get there early. I describe it as a garage sale. Everybody's waiting to come in, and they just swoop down on the cookies. And not that all of the cookies aren't great, but some of them are greater. And so come early.
All right. This isn't anything like Black Friday or anything like that.
Oh, no.
It's not quite that.
Not quite that bad.
Quite to that extreme, right?
And of course we're there till 12 o'clock, and we usually do have cookies left at 12. So.
All right. Okay, and then Marlene, we're going to talk to her about some of the things another group of ladies are doing associated with this right after this break.
With large, spacious rooms, a distinctively clear sound system, exhilarating images on the 5 jumbo screens, and monumental catering by the beach over there, the Gering Civic Center is the your business meeting. Call West Nebraska's premier multifunction facility for your next business meeting. Call 436-6888 or visit us at www.geringciviccenter.com. The Gering Civic Center. This is how satisfied should feel.
Sometimes.
And we are back, talking about the 24th annual Cookie Walk being done by the Gering First United Methodist Church, coming up this Saturday. 9th and O Street is where it's at, 8 a.m. to noon. They have a number of things they're selling the cookies for, some scholarships for nursing, church camps, and this elevator fund. And Marlene Huston is also part of this. You're part of a sewing group at the church, right?
Yes, Kevin. We have sewing room that we started in May, and there's about 8 women who are really pretty active, and then we have wonderful people that have donated everything from needles to sewing machines, and we've made several handmade items that we're going to be selling at the Cookie Walk, and we will share our profits with the Elevator Fund. And we're making things like scarves and aprons, and a lady called me last night and she's made some Christmas aprons for adults and children. And we have hot pads and then those knitted dishcloths, which are wonderful. We have some quilts, some tater bags, candle holders, tea towels, napkins, wonderful things like this that we'll be selling Saturday during the Cookie Walk.
All right, that's great. How did you guys decide to get involved in the sewing thing after you haven't been doing it for all these years?
Well, we had some empty rooms in our basement, which is a garden level basement, so it's bright, nice, bright, big bright windows in it, which have just been replaced. And we decided, three of us, that we should have a sewing room. And initially we thought we would make bags for the missionaries. They fill them with school supplies, hygiene kits, and birth kits. And they go all over the world. And then we thought we could do minor alterations and repairs for seniors in our church. And it has really grown from there. We have made new covers for the bell choir tables, which just turned out beautiful. And now we're working on scarves for the choir robes. And so it's just, and we have so much fun. We meet a couple times a month for sure. We're there a lot of other times too. But it took us about 3 months to paper or to remove paper and to paint and clean and get our room set up.
Yeah. How many folks you got involved in this?
Well, there's about 8 that are usually there all the time. And they don't have to be able to sew. They just, one lady, with our scraps, we stuff like pillowcases for pet beds. And we take them to Humane Society, or if any member has a pet that needs a bed.
Yeah.
And one lady just likes to cut scraps.
Oh.
She just likes the fellowship of being there. And so,
Yeah.
and we have a lady that appliques like you wouldn't believe, and she's made some beautiful tea towels with appliques on them. And so everybody has a different talent to share, and it just works out really well.
All right. So we have that and the cookies on Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon. And kind of like the cookies, if you want to get the best handmade items, you probably be there early, huh?
Exactly.
Okay. 8 a.m. to noon is the deal over at the Gering First United Methodist Church on Saturday, 9th and O Street, the 24th annual Cookie Walk, and help these folks out and raising money for the Elevator Fund and some scholarships and all that kind of stuff. Thanks for coming in, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
You bet. Back to you, Dan.